Ashlyn.
And I'm Chris. Happy National Comic Book Day to all you comic book fans out there.
Congratulations to September's High School Seniors of the Month, Lydia Stinson and Caden Taylor.
FCA and Teens for Christ will be meeting in the old gym at lunch today. Bring your lunch and join us.
Now, if you'll please join us for a moment of silence.
Would you please stand for our Pledge of Allegiance to the American flag? Attention, salute, pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
This broadcast is brought to you by Cornerstone Funeral Home and Crematory, Keith's Hardware and Supply, Renfro Electric, and Gibson Education Foundation.
We hope everyone is showing your Tiger pride for this week's homecoming game.
We will be having our homecoming assembly today during 5th hour. All Queen candidates and escorts will need to be at the football field by 1 p.m. for lineup.
All mini floats will need to be parked on the north end of the football field for lineup by 1 p.m.
Mini floats? That sounds fun. There will be assigned seats at today's assembly, so be sure to listen to your teacher on where you need to sit, and please make sure to social distance and keep your mask over your nose and mouth.
There will also be a homecoming coronation this evening before tonight's game, with the homecoming queen being announced.
All homecoming queen candidates need to be at the football field by 5:45 p.m. tonight. Lineup will begin promptly at 6 p.m. Come out tonight for the festivities and game against the Muldrow Bulldogs.
Now to Chris, who got the chance to speak with some 6th graders about how they are adjusting to their middle school this year.
As the new year comes around, everyone is trying to get used to new customs. Not only new customs, but new experiences that cause our 6th graders to feel a little anxious.
I was scared that I wouldn't find my classes when I needed to go and that I'd be tardy for my classes.
I was nervous that I wouldn't be able to find my classes.
I think one of my fears was switching classes each hour.
But as the new year settles in, 6th graders quickly realize all the different and exciting new things they get to experience.
I enjoy that we get to switch classes and that we have more freedom than we did in 5th grade.
Meeting my 7th grade friends.
I think the thing I like most about being in 6th grade is you get to do 2 musicals.
I was excited that we got to be in a different building.
Here's to hoping that all 6th graders have a good first year. I'm Chris, reporting for TIGERVISION News. It was really nice getting to speak to them and figure out how they're adjusting to a new building.
They really seem to be enjoying their first year in middle school. Now let's go to Logan with this week's weather.
This next week will bring plenty of sunshine, temperatures hanging around the 80s with a slight cool front coming in at the beginning of next week. Today will be partly cloudy with highs in the mid-80s after starting out in the low 60s. It should be a beautiful day for our homecoming festivities. Tomorrow the clouds will move out and we will have sunny skies, with temperatures reaching the upper 80s and highs on Sunday, going back down a few degrees in the mid-80s. So summer is still trying to hang on. We will start next week with a little cooler in the low 80s before a weak cool front moves in, with fall temps in the 70s and 80s for the remainder of the week. We would like to thank Channel 6 for this week's weather graphic, and now a word from one of our sponsors.
Fort Gibson Education Foundation's desire is to help our students receive the best possible education our community can provide. We make every effort to be the highest quality educational system in the state. Donations equal opportunities, opportunities for students and teachers to be their best.
An opportunity to build, design, and compete.
An opportunity to create, design, and share.
An opportunity to encourage, develop, and provide.
An opportunity to travel, process, and gain real-world knowledge.
An opportunity to honor, celebrate, and inspire.
When you donate to our Fort Gibson Education Foundation, 100% of what you donate goes back into our classrooms for students and teachers so we can give them as many opportunities as possible. We are your Fort Gibson Education Foundation.
Remember seniors to schedule your ACT if you haven't done so yet. You must take it to graduate.
October 14th.
For students on free and reduced lunches, your test will be $10. Otherwise, it will be $95 for one test, or if you take more than one, it will be $70 per test.
Now let's go back to Logan with our Tiger Sports.
Hey Tiger Town! Last week our football team won against Glenpool 20-3. It was senior night, so we'd also like to congratulate all of our seniors. They play Muldrow this week for homecoming. Come out and support our Tigers, and if you can't make it, be sure to tune in to FortGibsonTigers.tv. Our softball team won 5-4 in an extra inning against Poto and played Hilldale yesterday, but we do not have the results for that game. They began the NSU tournament yesterday and will continue playing through tomorrow. We wish them the best. Our cross-country team will have a meet tomorrow at Edmond Santa Fe. Caden Goss placed in the top 10 in the boys varsity 5K run at Holland Hall last week. As always, come out and support your Tigers and Lady Tigers. And now, a word from one of our sponsors.
Cornerstone Funeral Home and Crematory wish to personally invite you and your family to come tour the newest funeral home and the only crematory in Muskogee. Cornerstone welcomes the opportunity to answer any questions regarding planning and pre-arrangements for you and your loved ones. At Cornerstone, you'll find a helpful professional staff and beautiful surroundings. Come experience the difference at Cornerstone Funeral Home, 1830 North York, Muskogee, where you will find faces you know and reputations you trust.
Students, remember to get your Impact Aid forms signed. They should be signed and returned to your third-hour teacher.
These forms could generate a significant revenue for our school district.
We have a new segment this year called Animal Oddities.
Yes, we do. Logan is going to showcase new animals each week. Let's learn a little bit more about the maned wolf.
This week we shall look into this beautiful species known as Chrysoscion brachyurus, commonly known as the maned wolf. The maned wolf is a slender canid that looks like it's a mixture of a fox and wolf, but with the height and legs of a deer. They mostly snack on small animals, fish, and fruit. They live around the mouth of the Paranaíba River and in northeastern Brazil, and prefer to stalk the grasslands of South America in search of small prey and fruits, and are solitary animals. They are currently listed as vulnerable on the endangerment scale. And we, as humans, should try our best to preserve the world we live in and the animals that inhabit it. This has been Logan Tidmore for Tiger Vision News.
That was a fun segment. I'm anxious to see what animal we'll learn about next week.
That was cool.
Thank you for watching this week's episode of TVN. I'm Ashlyn.
And I'm Chris. Tune in next week for more Tiger Vision News.